Why is it that you always see Tommy building rock layouts on this channel?
Iwagumi.
Why? He went so far in hijacking the Iwagumi style that even his highest ranking AQUASKY layout was in Iwagumi.
Number 31, Mr. Takashi from Hungary.
But Tommy is not the father of the Iwagumi style. Mr. Takashi Amano is. Today, I'll try to take back the honor of building an Iwagumi layout based on one of the last works of Mr. Takashi Amano. Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping. What you see here is the 8860p aquarium that I'm going to scape today, which is inspired by a 180p aquarium scaped by Mr. Amano before he passed away in 2015. I'm going to be a shameless cloner today, and I'm going to try to reproduce that. The aquarium that I have in mind has the mountain stones, which are available from ADA, and I'm going to change them into the Seiryu stones. I will start the build in a classic way with the ADA Power Sand Advanced S. Here for this tank, this bag will be enough. And this layer needs to be covered with at least 4 centimeters of general plant soil, clay-based soil. As suspected, I have an open bag and it has my scoop in it. How come? Did you get that? The big question for you guys, how do you flatten your soil? Do you use your hands like some professional aquascapers? Or do you use like sand flatteners or rulers or whatever? That would be interesting to know. Okay, so here come the Amazonia supplements. This is called Substrate system by ADA for a reason. Substrate is very important. It will help you with the filtration. We're going to have a V-shaped structure in this place. The left side of the V-shape should be lower. I'm going to work on the lower structure, which should be about this high. It should not contain any thin rocks, it should be a little bit more bulky. Every rock has a face, so I'm trying to find out which is the face of the rock. Doesn't work. A lot of dust. This one works. So I could actually put this like that, and you have this little crevice pointing towards the right, so I could put it like that. It's not high enough, you have to put some rocks underneath it to raise it a little bit. We could actually put a little bit of super glue in there to hold it. We do have an Iwagumi tutorial on this channel made by Tommy, so you guys check that out. I'm going to link that in the description. This is going to be the secondary one. Stone number B, not complying with the story that I want to tell. Ideally want to put it a little bit higher, or I could push that down a little bit more. Okay, I'm happy with this because this is like a bulkier structure. Now all that remains to be done is to find how we place the main stone. This one is not suitable to be a main stone because it's too thin. I have found another stone. I just turned it upside down. This V-shape right here that we have is the same like this V-shape right here, which is something that would be probably desirable. No. I moved it. So this should be standing like that. This stone will be very stable because we will cover it with soil everywhere, and I'm going to glue it at least in 5 points, but I don't know if it holds. It does actually hold really well. The main idea behind me gluing the rock on top of this plateau, I put it there by accident. But then the guy said that it would be actually okay to raise this one a little bit more to be higher than the sea rock. This is another type of rock. which is on top, which raised this a little bit more. It's higher than this one, which is cool. It's higher than this one, which is cool. This one is higher than this one, which is also cool. So you have the triangle like that as well. One thing that I noticed with Mr. Amano's scapes, he is not connecting these two islands. This line vertically is already connected because this rock overhangs the other one. Would you have connected these two islands together or would you have not? Cheers. So let's continue adding details. We need something here. With it, without it. Time to add a lot more soil to the back to raise it a little bit more. Filling up the space in between those rocks, I'm actually stabilizing this whole structure. Layout is ready. We have to decide on the planting. I was thinking of the Tripartita Mini that was actually in this aquarium before that we dismantled. So if I would put Tripartita next to this, hard texture with the rocks, hard texture with the plants because it has like bigger leaves and then the lines of the leaves are really like accentuated. So that would look interesting. If you would use probably Monte Carlo, that is also like a softish plant, but it's really light in color. And I'm only talking a lot because I don't know what to plant and I'm thinking out loud. Okay, so I will do a poll. I will ask everybody. So we have 4 votes for Tripartita and 2 votes for Monte Carlo. My vote counts 5. What I didn't tell them, this is my secret, that I want to use the Eleocharis acicularis in the back. So that will soften the scape a lot. We have to try it. We have to put 2 patches in and see how they look. The Tripartita Mini on it. It's not that bad, is it? The Monte Carlo on it. Okay, so I've decided to use the other plant. While planting this traditional ADA style Iwagumi layout, I want to point out that this is a full ADA set with the ADA Cube Garden 60p aquarium, ADA AQUASKY RGB2 light, and ADA light screen behind it. It has the Superjet ES600 external filter underneath, and we have the ADA VUPA, which is a really cool surface skimmer, and then we have the metal cabinet 60. The good thing about Tripartita Mini is that it can actually grow on the rocks as well. It will fill in quite rapidly because this guy is a runner. This one goes on this side and these 2 go on that side. Okay. The thing is with Montevidense is that it can die off really easily if you buy it like that, but once it's established itself in an aquarium, it's going to be a very sturdy little plant. I will just let this grow up onto the rocks and everything. We are done. Thank you so much for your help. It's great. And about the fish selection, I have no idea. Maybe we'll use green neon tetras, like this thing behind me. Maybe not. I always want to see the aquarium, sleep on it a little, and then decide later. So here's my version of a classic Iwagumi layout. I know I'm a little bit rusty, but please let me know what you think, how it turned out, which you will see in a second in the B-rolls. 3 weeks have passed by since I finished building this aquarium, this Iwagumi layout. As you remember, the plants were taken from one of the Green Aqua founders, Attila's tanks, and it had some thread algae in it. And I think that we infested this aquarium with that, so we had to use the Sucting Oxidator product, which has removed most of the algae. So far I can see spots here and there, but it's getting away from us, which is good. And I know that I told you guys that I'm going to use the green neon tetras in this aquarium, but we didn't. Instead we used the golden danio, zebra danios actually, and I think that these bright yellow colors are matching perfectly the contrast that is created by the gray rocks and the bright green colored plants. And as you can see, we have also introduced some Neocaridina species, so we have a kind of monochromatic layout with just one colored livestock in it and one kind of main plant in it. I really like this. Guys, you let me know what you think about it in the comments below. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.